Hey, what's up, guys? Buzzsaw Gaming here. Hanging out with DOS enthusiast himself, Mr. Buzzsaw. Here to share with you my top 5 DOS games of all time. Oh man, guys. DOS. The wonderful world of DOS, the simple operating system that was on all IBM compatible computers back in the 80s and 90s. It allowed for so much freedom and so much ability. Anyone could make a game using DOS, and it was awesome. And a lot of great games came out during that time. Of course, during that time, I was primarily a console game player. It's just a lot easier. You just put a game in, hit the power button, and there you go. You're off to the races. You don't have to worry about megahertz and RAM and the right VGA card, and you have enough room in your hard drive. Computers were complicated. They were really complicated back then, and it was easy to have a computer, and then it will play some games but not the others. And that sucked. In the background, of course, we have the original Doom right here, playing on the mighty 386 right there. Absolutely love this little computer right here. Anyways, here at my little computer station right here. Got lots of nostalgia right here. Tons of it. Absolutely tons of nostalgia right here. Starting out, look at this. Blank. Complete, sealed in box. 3.5-inch discs. Floppy disks and 5 1/4 floppy disks as well. Need to have that for your save files. And then over here, check it out. Unopened copy, MS-DOS 6.22, and unopened copy of Windows 3.1, the world's greatest Windows ever. And DOS 6.22, the best DOS, is actually the final DOS. So, absolutely awesome, guys. I mean, back then, DOS computing was huge. It was expensive. A lot of people didn't have the right computer. I certainly did not. I had a bunch of old computers. Actually, my family bought used computers. So I was always 2 or 3 generations behind as far as my PC. So yeah, it took a long time until I could actually play the good games on a computer. And a lot of my original DOS collection is actually, it's still lost. It's in my parents' garage somewhere. I don't know where it is, but fortunately, I have most of them as well on console. So a lot of these are the console ports of the original DOS games. So we're going to go ahead and go through that. This is a top 5 list. So top 5 best DOS games of all time. And yes, starting with an honorable mention. Right there. Wolfenstein 3D. Now, I used to play this on the computer all the time back in the day. I loved it. I loved it because it ran smoothly. You know, unlike Doom, it didn't need the high horsepower that Doom does. And it was a great game, a lot of fun, a lot of cool weapons. I mean, it was an awesome game. I like the box art right there. Right there, I have the Jaguar copy. I do have the original copy in my my lost computers in my parents' garage somewhere. So, anyways, honorable mention right there, Wolfenstein 3D. So much fun. I believe it came out in 1992. Now, this is the golden era as well, like the late 80s up until the mid-90s. I'd say that's the golden era of DOS. Absolutely awesome. And of course, the original SimCity. That's number 5 on my list. How could you go wrong with the original SimCity? Right there, I have the Super Nintendo copy. I do have the original as well. Like my other DOS games. Missing in action currently. But yeah, SimCity. Absolutely awesome. Revolutionary. It was so much fun to make a city and then just destroy it. It just hours and hours of fun. Love SimCity. This came out, I believe, in 1989. So right at the cusp right there was beginning the DOS era of amazing games. Absolutely loved it. So much fun. Number 4 on my list is Quake. The original Quake. I think this pretty much ends the DOS era for the most part. Of all the big juggernaut hitters, Quake was amazing. Had this medieval theme. I mean, it was so cool. It was a sight to behold. It came out in 1996, so right at the end of the DOS era. Here I have the N64 version right here. You need a souped up computer to play it, so it was an awesome, awesome game. I love it to this day. You know, Quake is awesome. My number 4 pick as far as the best DOS games ever. All right, and number 3, Warcraft 2. Here I have the PlayStation version. I used to play the original PC version over and over and over again. I used to play it on dial-up modem against my friends. It was so much fun. Absolutely awesome. Warcraft 2. I love the orgs and the humans. It's such a cool contrast. Just building up your bases. You got your cool medieval style weapons. I mean, it's an absolutely amazing game. One of the best. I mean, you can go in the ocean. You got ships. I mean, it was revolutionary at the time. Definitely one of the best DOS games of all time. My number 3 pick right here is Warcraft 2. Love it. And number 2. Oh, man. I remember going to the computer lab with my friends and just playing Command & Conquer. Like during our lunch hour. We were just playing Command & Conquer in the computer lab. We would just grab 2 or 3 computers and that's all we did. Here I have Command & Conquer on N64. And I also have Command & Conquer on PlayStation. It's the second one, Red Alert. Also very good. Absolutely awesome. Command & Conquer was so cool. So much fun. I mean, it was the next step up from Warcraft 2. You had more modern weapons and also futuristic weapons. I mean, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. It was revolutionary. And just fighting your friends and just seeing who had the best strategy was so much fun. That's my number 2 pick as the best DOS game ever. I think Mr. Buzzsaw agrees right there. He's just chilling like a villain today, guys. Completely relaxed. He's just listening to those Doom vibes right below. Yeah. Command & Conquer. Love it. Absolutely awesome. Totally awesome game. Again, my original DOS versions are missing in action somewhere in my parents' completely cluttered garage. So one day I'll find it. And number 1. You guys knew what number 1 would be, right? You had to know what number 1 would be. Doom. The original Doom right there. Playing in the background as well. With Mr. Buzzsaw. I mean, what else would be number 1? The number 1 DOS game of all time is Doom. I think it's hard to dispute that. It was so revolutionary to this day. People are playing it. It's just an amazing game. Here I have the Atari Jaguar version. As you can tell, I have the PC version as well. The original PC version playing on my my mighty 386 computer. But absolutely love Doom. I mean, it plays really good on the Jaguar too. I think it's probably the best console port minus the sound. If they would have put the sound, oh my gosh, it would have been amazing. But yeah, I love Doom. Absolutely love it to this day. One of my favorite games. To me, for me, it's a top 10 game of all time. Absolutely love it. It's just the simplicity of it, the beauty of it. It's just pure fun. I mean, as soon as you start the game, within, I don't know, within 10 seconds, you're having fun. So it's just immediate. It's just fun to pop in. It's such a great story. Of course, later on, they had Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom 3, and all that. But I still have, you know, my memories are with the original. That's the one I remember playing. Now, I absolutely love it. I don't have the copy of the PC version. I think nowadays it's quite expensive. So, unfortunately, I do not have it. But, yeah, I got it loaded up on my 386 anyways. So, yeah, guys. So, here is the 386. The powerful 386 right here. Absolutely awesome. Top 5 Doom games. I mean, what are your memories of, I mean, not top 5 Doom games. Wow. Top 5 DOS games, I should say. What are your memories of DOS, like MS-DOS? Like, what computer games were your favorite back then? What DOS games were your favorite back then? Did you play DOS games at all? I mean, most of them came to console, thank goodness. The really good ones did, at least. So, even if you didn't have a computer, you got a chance to play them, or at a friend's house, or you could get them on your favorite console. Although most of the time they were kind of truncated, diluted versions. But you know what? A good game is a good game, right? Anyways, guys, please comment down below, like and share and all that fun stuff. And look forward to talking to you in the comments. And there is Mr. Buzzsaw signing out. Have a wonderful day, guys.